Dave, it is time to ask you the trivia question about the show you are on.
You are on.
Yes, we're both on it. All right, Dave. We've been friends for how long?
1982.
No, this is not the question. This is just a question about our friendship, Dave. We've been friends for many, many years.
Well, we met on Craigslist, what, 2 months ago?
No, we did not, Dave. Okay, but here's your question, Dave. And you may get this one, you may not. I'm pretty vocal about this, so
it better not be that same question.
Right. It's a question about me, Dave.
Oh.
What is my favorite movie?
Oh, this is an easy one. It's the one where that elf runs down the building and then he's jumping and then he goes, Tron.
You're absolutely right. It is Tron, Dave. My favorite movie is the original Tron. Way to go, Dave. You are a good friend. Everybody check us out at 6 Unseemly on all social media and unseemlyquestions.com. All right.
6 Unseemly Questions!
Welcome to 6 Unseemly Questions. I'm your host, Victor Varnado. This is my sidekick, Dave Rosinsky. We've got a great contestant on the show today. It's Taj Osorio. Come on up, Taj.
Yo.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here.
We've got an all Rachel studio audience today with Rachel McCartney and Rachel Teichman. Welcome, studio audience. You're great.
Hello.
Welcome, Rachel.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome, Rachel. Your mic setup is what's going on with your mic setup? Does it looks weird? Maybe. No.
Which
Rachel
one are you
McCartney?
talking to?
Rachel McCartney.
Well, I don't have.
You're
like
holding
an
it
arm
sideways
for it
like a gangster gun earlier.
Well, yeah, because if I hold it like this, it's covering more of my face.
Got it. All right. We'll see how it goes. All right, Taj, thank you for being on the show. I'm going to explain how the show works, and we're going to get started. I'm going to ask you 6 unseemly questions. At the end of each question, I will ring a bell if I like your answer like this. However, if I do not like your answer, I will not ring a bell, and I'll tell you why. Regardless of how many bells you get at the end of the show, we'll decide whether or not it's worth giving you $5 whole for being on the show.
Nice.
All right. Taj, here's your first question. Do you have your beard professionally trimmed?
No, I tried to do that, but people get they start caressing my face and it makes me uncomfortable.
When they trim your beard, people caress your face?
Yeah, like they put oils and then they start touching my whole face, and I don't like too much hands on my face, especially from dudes.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Don't like that.
You don't You don't like hands on your face from dudes?
No.
What?
No dude hands on my face, please.
Yeah.
So have you been to more than one bearding or what do they call it when they trim your beard?
It's just a barbershop, but some of them act I guess they have more capabilities, like beard handling capabilities,
Mm-hmm.
Who is your beard handler, by the way?
Well, I just do my own haircuts now because I got all the barbershops around me stopped caring about COVID a long time ago.
It's a very pandemic thing to do also, right?
Yeah, they stopped with any restrictions. There was no mask way before they said you don't need masks anymore. So I just stopped going.
You cut the top by yourself too?
Yeah. Well, it started cutting itself on its own, and then so I don't got to do that much work on the top part.
Gotcha. Okay, so you've had your beard professionally trimmed. You didn't like it.
It was okay. The end result was okay. I didn't like the process.
Oh, you didn't like the process?
Yeah.
It was too exciting.
It was a little too hands-on.
I gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to say no bell on that question. I'll tell you why. It's because it feels good when people put the hands on your face. And so I like it. I don't know why you're against it.
I mean,
right,
unless you're getting slapped or punched, right?
I see you shaking your head, Rachel McCartney.
Different strokes. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it.
That's true.
It is too much caressing,
There are different strokes. However, I chose that I wasn't going to give a bell based on my stroke. So there you have it. It's time for question number 2. But before we get to question number 2, can you tell people out there what you do?
Me, I work at a company called I don't know, TransPerfect. I don't know if any of you know it. They're a very boring company, and I do billing for them. So cool. I just type in numbers.
Nice.
Is that for transgender or transportation?
I was wondering the same thing.
It's like a company that does.
Let me guess. Legal document review.
That is one of the things they do. Wow, how'd you know?
I used to work for them.
Wow, are you serious?
Didn't you start that with "Let me guess"?
What did you do there?
Legal document review. What else do you do? Man?
Okay, that's one of the things they do.
Yes,
Nice.
he did. It was a good catch, Rachel. He did start with what he did start with. Let me guess, and which is a thing that he was not guessing. He just knew the answer.
Well, let me guess. You just kind of say when you know the answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
If you're a liar.
Or just joking.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry that Rachel sees the truth of you, Dave. You know.
Well, I'm sorry Rachel sees the truth of you too, Victor.
It had to happen sooner or later. All right, so it's time to ask you question number 2, Taj. Question number 2. Is your cat as evil as it looks?
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time she took a shit on my bed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why?
That was very hurtful.
Oh, do you
I
know
don't
the reason why?
I
No.
came back home and there was cat shit all over my bed. I have no idea what happened.
Like, so multiple poops on your bed.
And then it was like a mix, it was a whole thing. There was a hairball also. So she did a whole thing. Stuff coming out of both ends.
This reminds me of the cartoon that Victor posted with the bird and the cat. Did you get a dead bird by any chance?
No. One time there was a dead mouse though. But she's usually great. I mean, she has an evil side and it comes out every now and then.
Were you gone
why.
a long time or something? Or did you cross her in some way?
I was gone the whole day.
Yeah, are you some kind of cat crosser or something?
No, I was gone the whole day and I came back and there was shit all over my bed. And I was like, damn, if we were in a video game, I'd kill you right now.
Oh, good point.
That's poor kitty cat.
Take it to the Matrix, man.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, Bell, on that question. I'll tell you why. Because I was actually about to do a Bell until you said you might kill your cat. It made me feel weird.
In a video game.
I know.
He said in a video
Still,
game.
I'm sorry. It made me feel weird.
But in a video
I didn't say
game.
murder. I said kill.
Even so.
Didn't we just talk about
Well
this?
done.
Didn't we just talk about this?
Hashtag
Yeah.
callback.
Hashtag. Can you do hashtags in actual dialogue now? Is that the way it's
Where
going?
have you been the last 5 years?
Yeah.
Do cats do hashtags?
I've been hiding
they
in my
do.
bunker. Came out and there was a pandemic. All right, it's time for question number 3. Question number 3. What's the best religion?
Oh man, this is a good question. The best
you.
religion. What is there like criterias like based on what I
mean,
think?
you can tell us what criteria you're choosing by, if you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Hindu because they got a lot more gods and they're cool looking too. Christianity is just one god, and that's I don't like that.
What's your favorite
some old
Hindu
guy.
god?
I don't know any of their names, but I just like variety.
So you don't know any of their names, but you're pretty sure they have more
Ganesh.
gods in other religions?
Ganesh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, Ganesh.
Yeah.
Ganesh is like the elephant person?
Yeah, and I like that too. Like elephant people, I like that concept.
I like that movie, The Elephant Man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I'm going to give you a bell on this question, just because you pulled Ganesh out of your because
Yeah.
I'm going to reward you for
That was pretty good.
yeah.
Right on time, huh?
Yeah. No, I totally forgot that was my favorite one.
Do you know many people who do alternative religions, or I guess they're not alternatives to them if it's their religion? I mean, that would...
I know a bunch of Christians because I grew up Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone that's like in a cult. I don't know what cult it is, but they're trying to like not be in it, but the cult like follows them sometimes.
Oh, so they think it's a cult now. So they're on the side of let's get out of
They
here.
don't think it's a cult, but they explained it in a way, and I was like, it sounds like a cult. There's no reason they should have your tax documents and be following you around,
Yeah,
That's
that
very
sounds
weird.
That does sound a little bit culty.
Yeah.
I hope they make it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
It's now time for question number 4, Taj. Question number 4. In what way have you disappointed your parents?
Wow. In a lot of ways, my dad wanted me to be a professional saxophone player,
Yeah.
and I was pretty good, but I didn't. I never learned how to read music, so I didn't get that far. And then he also wanted me to be a good Christian, and I just like to bust nuts.
So wait, he wanted you to be a professional saxophone player who didn't get laid.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he did he want you to be in like a church band?
I was in one for a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was called
The
Renewal.
Nutbusters.
A quick question about being a professional saxophone player. When most people would say, in what way have you disappointed your parents? It would probably be the opposite. Like they would say, he wanted me to work at a firm that works with law, and instead I became a professional saxophone player. But you seem to have done the opposite.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is I couldn't meet the very low expectations he had for me.
I'm sorry, that's what you heard, but that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, my dad wanted me. My dad wanted me to do billing for Trent's Perfect, and that didn't work. So.
Wow.
I'm just saying that
What?
I'm just saying that many artists will say that their parents didn't want them to go into the art. Often that's a story you hear a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely.
No, my dad was a professional piano player, so he wanted everybody to be in the music world.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. Is the rest playing like a band or something, or?
We had a little band going for a while. Everybody, I'm sorry, what?
No, go ahead. You first, please.
I think you were going to ask me, are there any
everyone
other
is family musicians? Any family musicians?
That's true. I was going to ask if other members of your family are also
My
musicians.
younger brother, he became a professional trumpet player. He's the only one that followed through.
Oh, he plays the trumpet?
Yeah.
Does he know this song?
Taj, feel free to ignore Dave at this point. Is your trumpet playing brother the favorite?
Probably my dad's favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I'm going to say a bell for the honesty.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us know you guys are like the Partridge Family over there.
It is now time for question number 5. Question number 5. Are you a smooth talker?
No. I think I'm very I don't know how to be a smooth talker, I just talk. I think I might have the voice and cadence of somebody that would be, but the words aren't smooth. The shit that's coming out,
I think you got a pretty good grasp of the language. You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I've never smooth talked my way into anything.
Or out of something?
Never. It's always I either made it worse. I never made anything better with my words.
Do you feel like you're making it better now?
Right now?
Yeah, for yourself. Because there is $5 at stake here. I just want to remind you.
I think so. I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you tell me an instance, perhaps, where you tried to be a smooth talker and it didn't go well?
Let's see.
Is it at the barbershop?
While you're thinking, let me just ask around the room. Dave, do you consider yourself a smooth talker?
I don't know. I guess I'm good at expressing to people what I want, and I guess that comes across when I want it to. So
maybe it does.
Yeah.
I mean, now was a little rough, but
Yeah, I try to talk about myself, and I can't.
Got it. Rachel McCartney, what do you think? Are you a smooth talker?
No, I'm a pretty spastic talker.
I get it. I'm spastic as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Rachel?
I mean, I do stand up, and sometimes I will say something off the cuff and it goes well, but mostly I just like to rely on the jokes that I wrote beforehand.
Yeah, I understand that. I've done.
I think you're pretty smooth, Victor. You talk on the show. You're always pretty smooth.
Thanks, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel Teichman, what about you? Do you think you're a smooth talker?
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. Taj, you had time to think. Can you tell me an example where you tried to be a smooth talker and it didn't happen?
I can't come up with one still.
Okay. All right. That's fair. No bell. It's time for question number 6. Question number 6. How annoying would I have to be for you to punch me in the face?
Wow. Well, do you have glasses on or no in this moment?
He
In
always
this
has
moment-
glasses.
I know. In this moment, I pulled my glasses off and I threw them in your salad.
Oh man, that's
It's
a
just, I'm
strange
just
move.
showing how annoying I'm being at this point.
No, that's a weird move. Throw your glasses in my salad. Wow. All right, so I'm eating salad in this.
What kind of
scenario.
salad are you eating?
Very hard to believe. I'm gonna go with chicken Caesar salad,
Okay.
and then you threw your glasses on my salad. No, I wouldn't punch you in the face for that.
No?
I would be like, that wasn't cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here
Yeah.
you go. Give your glasses right back.
But the question was, how annoying would I?
To.
The question was, how annoying would I have to be?
If you'd have to be very annoying because I'm not very violent. I think you'd have to be like extremely annoying.
But what kind of annoying are we talking about? Are we talking about physically annoying? Where he's
Yeah,
just,
it would have to get physical.
like,
You'd have to be like,
or is it just
throw-
like?
if
what
you
are
threw your
talking about?
glasses in my salad and then you're like, what are you going to do about that? And then you just, threw them in my face.
Uh-huh.
Then I'd be like, whoa. I'd be like, glasses
Yeah,
thrower got to be stopped.
yeah. I'd be like, yo, don't you need these?
Yeah. What do you think you are?
Can you see
Batman,
me?
but instead of batarangs, it's glasses?
In my
mean,
ninja training, my glasses were my primary weapon, so it's just
Yeah. I think it had to get physical.
it had to get physical. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say
We all know what
no
you're
bell
gonna say.
on that question. I'll say no bell, just because I think that there has to be some level of annoying where you'd be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna punch this guy. I mean, I know you say different, but I feel that there's got to be something.
Something
And,
that's not physical. It just
I hope we can hang out soon and test it out. So
yeah. Just be throwing your glasses around.
yeah, the wild glasses thrower. That's how I like to do it. You've answered all 6 questions, Taj. Thank you very much. Now it's time to decide whether or not you get $5. But before we do that, can you tell people out there where they can find you?
Taj Osorio on Instagram and Bicep Osorio on Twitter.
Bicep Osorio?
Yeah,
Why Bicep Osorio?
because I like to think I have some pretty big biceps.
But you
Oh,
don't
yeah?
like to use them.
Let's see him.
I don't like to use them.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Gigantic bicep.
all right. I mean, gigantic. I mean,
You do some good hammer curls going on.
Yeah, preacher curls, all types
Yeah,
of
yeah,
curls.
for sure.
Rachel Teichman likes to lift weights, and she's basically flexing about that right now.
Nice.
No, this
I just
is
came from the
flexing.
gym.
Your sleeve's covering it. We couldn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Rachel.
that's probably a good thing.
Okay, it's time to decide whether or not you get $5, Taj. So let's find out first by canvassing the room. What do you think, Dave? Should Taj get $5?
I would say yes, except that there was that one time he just didn't want to answer the question.
I couldn't think of one.
You couldn't think of one time you were bent smooth ever.
No, the one time I tried to be smooth and it didn't work.
Okay, well,
it was. The funny thing is, him answering that question was an example of him not being a smooth talker.
that's true. That's true. So you did answer that question, and therefore my vote is yes.
Nice.
Okay. Rachel McCartney, what do you think? Should Taj get $5?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I had a good time. He put in the effort. I'd say yes.
Showed my biceps.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Seems like that at least Taj is for sure on board with his biceps. And Rachel McCartney might be as well. Rachel Teichman, what do you think? Should Taj get $5?
Yes, because his cat expelled a lot of waste onto his bed and he needs to be compensated.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So Taj, it's time for you to answer the question. What do you think? Should you get $5 for appearing on the show?
Absolutely. I live right by a Taco Bell and I've already thought about what I'm going to get.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to say no $5. I'll tell you why. Because Taco Bell is disgusting.
Well, I'm still going.
You know what? I'm trying to save you.
No,
I'm
it is
trying
gross,
to
you're
save
right.
you.
I saw a
But
video of how they make it, and it's so disgusting.
You're a wonderful guest on the show. Thank you so much for appearing on the show. Time to wrap this up. Dave, what did you learn from this week's show?
I learned that, people are going to go to Taco Bell even if they still don't have $5. They don't care. They still go.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what you're going to do in there, but...
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right. Everybody check us out at 6 Unseemly on all social media and unseemlyquestions.com.
Starburns Audio, a podcast network.